In 1823, on the rugged coastline of South Wales, a remarkable discovery awaited. William Buckland, an eccentric geologist, was exploring the depths of Goat's Hole Cave. Seeking ancient animal bones, he instead stumbled upon something extraordinary. It was a human skeleton, stained a vibrant red. The bones lay amidst remnants of a lost time, hinting at a story yet to be told. This marked the beginning of the Red Lady of Paviland's journey from the shadows of prehistory into the annals of archaeology. Buckland, a man of his time, viewed the discovery through the lens of prevailing biblical interpretations. The scientific world was yet to grasp the vastness of human antiquity. His initial assumptions about the skeleton reflected this limited understanding. The discovery was a puzzle piece from an era far beyond the known historical timeline. Buckland initially identified the skeleton as female. The red ochre staining the bones, along with the presence of jewelry fragments, led him to this conclusion. He named the find the Red Lady of Paviland. However, Buckland's interpretation placed the burial within a relatively recent time frame. He associated it with Roman Britain or even biblical times. He believed the Red Lady to be a woman of ill repute, perhaps a prostitute, based on her location and the perceived extravagance of the burial. These initial interpretations were limited by the scientific knowledge of the early 19th century. Buckland, despite his misjudgments, recognized the importance of the find. It sparked curiosity about the people who inhabited Britain in the distant past. The discovery was a catalyst, urging scientists and historians to delve deeper into the mysteries of prehistory. The Red Lady of Paviland rested undisturbed for over a century. Then, advances in dating methods allowed archaeologists to reassess the age of the burial. Radiocarbon dating revealed the astonishing truth. The skeleton was not from Roman times, but a staggering 33,000 years old. This revelation placed the Red Lady squarely within the Upper Paleolithic period, a time when woolly mammoths and cave lions roamed the icy landscapes of Europe. Furthermore, re-examination of the skeletal remains in the latter half of the 20th century revealed another surprising detail. The Red Lady was not a lady at all. The skeleton's pelvic structure and other anatomical features clearly indicated that it belonged to a young male, likely in his early 20s. The Red Lady was, in fact, a young hunter from the depths of the last ice age. One of the most striking aspects of the Paviland burial is the presence of red ochre. This pigment, derived from iron oxide-rich earth, stained the skeletal remains and the surrounding sediment a vibrant red. The deliberate and extensive use of ochre in the burial points towards a deeper symbolic significance. In many ancient cultures, red ochre is associated with life, death, and transition. Its color, reminiscent of blood and fire, likely held powerful symbolic meaning for the people of the Upper Paleolithic. The careful application of ochre to the bodies suggests a ritualistic practice, perhaps intended to honor the deceased or aid them in their journey to the afterlife. Section 5. Treasures from a bygone era, unraveling the grave goods. Along with the ochre-stained skeleton, Buckland discovered a treasure trove of artifacts. These objects, buried alongside the young man, offer a glimpse into the material culture of his time and provide further evidence for a deliberate burial ritual. Among the finds were carefully carved ivory rods and rings, tools crafted from flint and bone, and perforated seashells, likely strung as beads or pendants. These objects provide valuable insights into the culture and technology of Upper Paleolithic people. These grave goods speak volumes about the Red Lady's people. The ivory, sourced from mammoth tusks, suggests a connection to these now extinct creatures. The presence of marine shells, found hundreds of miles from the nearest coastline, hints at long-distance travel or trade networks spanning the ancient landscape. The artifacts paint a picture of a people connected to their environment, skilled in tool-making and engaged in complex social interactions. Section 6. A glimpse into the dawn of ritual. The Red Lady of Paviland's burial is not just about the individual. It provides a window into the emergence of symbolic thought and ritual behavior in early humans. This burial, dating back 33,000 years, stands as a testament to the antiquity of these practices. It suggests that the capacity for complex thought, including beliefs about death and the afterlife, emerged far earlier than previously believed. The Red Lady's grave is one of the oldest known examples of a ritual burial in Europe. It predates other famous Paleolithic burials like those found at Sungir in Russia by several millennia. The care taken in preparing the body, the symbolic use of ochre, and the inclusion of precious grave goods point towards a level of cultural sophistication previously unimaginable for humans of this era. Section 7. The Ice Age World of the Red Lady. To understand the Red Lady's story, we must step back into his world. The Upper Paleolithic was a time of dramatic climatic fluctuations. Glaciers advanced and retreated across the northern hemisphere, shaping the landscape and influencing the movements of both animals and humans. The Red Lady's people would have inhabited a world vastly different from our own. Imagine a landscape where woolly mammoths, woolly rhinoceroses, and giant deer roamed. This was the backdrop for the Red Lady's life. His people, skilled hunters and gatherers, adapted to these harsh conditions, relying on their wits and ingenuity to survive. The challenges of this environment likely fostered close-knit communities where cooperation and sharing were essential for survival. Section 8. A familiar face tracing ancestry through time. Recent advances in ancient DNA analysis have added another layer of intrigue to the Red Lady's story. Scientists have successfully extracted and sequenced DNA from the skeletal remains. The results reveal fascinating insights into the Red Lady's genetic ancestry and provide a tangible link to modern populations. The Red Lady's DNA suggests that he belonged to a group of early humans who migrated to Europe from the Near East. These people, known as Aurignacians, were responsible for a flourishing of cave art and technological innovation across Europe during the Upper Paleolithic. Astonishingly, the Red Lady's DNA also shows genetic markers shared with modern European populations, suggesting a direct ancestral link across millennia. Section 9. The Enduring Legacy of the Red Lady of Paviland. The Red Lady of Paviland, once a nameless figure lost in the mists of time, has emerged as a powerful symbol of our shared human past. His story reminds us of the deep antiquity of our species and the long journey that connects us to the first Europeans. His resting place, marked by ochre and adorned with treasures, speaks volumes about the emergence of symbolic thought, ritual behavior, and the human capacity for art, innovation, and belief. The Red Lady's discovery challenged prevailing assumptions about prehistory and pushed the boundaries of our understanding of early human behavior. His story continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us of the enduring power of curiosity and the importance of scientific inquiry in uncovering the secrets of our shared human story.